What is going on, guys? So today I'm going to talk to you about a quick little topic, and that is, did my MOS as a 25 Bravo, which is an information technology specialist, help me on the civilian side, whether to get a job or in any other situation? So like I just said, I am going to talk specifically about my experience. You can relate this to different other MOSs. So a lot of people will ask me, did this MOS, I was a 25 Bravo before, I'm a 25 Alpha now, and they'll say, did you being a 25 Bravo help you out when on the civilian side? Does you being a 25 Alpha help you out currently on the civilian side? So I get those questions a lot. And so in this video, I kind of wanted to talk about my personal experience really going through basic and AIT, learning the 25 Bravo MOS, and then going back to college to become a computer science major, things like that. And then now I am a software developer. That is what I do on the civilian side because I am in the Army Reserve. So now I'm a 25 Alpha, which is a signal officer in the Army Reserves. But basically I'm gonna probably focus more on 25 Bravo stuff because most of you are gonna be enlisted. Not as many of you are gonna be an officer. So I'm gonna focus more on the enlisted side. Now when it comes to the 25 Bravo MOS, Information Technology Specialist, that is super broad. I mean, Information Technology Specialist, like that's IT specialist. IT is basically everything computer related, everything networking related, everything internet related, pretty much everything that turns on, with the exception of some like radios and things like that. You don't do radio stuff as a 25 Bravo, but you do computer stuff, networking stuff, things like that as a 25 Bravo. Super wide spectrum. But basically as a 25 Bravo, when you get to AIT, just real quick, some of the things that you're gonna learn like some A+ certification stuff. You're not going to get a certification as far as I know right now, unless you actually want to go and get a certification. Like you're gonna take the courses, but it's not gonna be a requirement anymore. It used to be to get like your Security Plus certification at the end of your 25 Bravo school. It also used to be that same thing for me as 25 Alpha, but those things, they are not doing it anymore. I guess they were just wasting a lot of money on it. You're gonna learn the basics of A+, Net+, Security Plus. That's basically computer hardware and computer software and computer security. You're also gonna be learning stuff about networking with computers, which has to do with, I like to tell people, it's like how the internet works. If you understand what the TCP IP stack is, it's in a way how the internet works and how you can troubleshoot. I'm not gonna get super technical in this video, but that's basically the gist of it as a 25 Bravo. And if you know those things, then you're gonna be able to help a lot whenever it comes to just basic computer problems. And if you get your certifications, you're gonna be able to help even more with those issues. And that's what people will talk about all the time. They'll be like, hey, I went 25 Bravo, I got my military training, then I went to civilian side and made $100,000 a year because of my military training. Well, it's not really just the military training you to have a job or to know enough to where you're gonna make $100,000 a year on the civilian side. That's not the whole picture. What it is the military is giving you the opportunity to then learn and do some of your own studying and give up your own free time to study to get those certifications, because they're not easy. They're not just gimmies. They're not like you're taking like a high school test where you just don't have to study or pay attention, and then like 5 minutes before your test you can just look at your notes real quick and then you can make an A or a B or whatever and pass. That's not how these certifications are going to work. They're actually difficult and they actually have real world use. Personally, I don't have any certifications right now. The reason that I don't have any certifications is because from what I've been told, and right now I'm just probably honestly too busy to actually put in the time to actually pass those certifications, because I have a lot of stuff going on. But basically my civilian job doesn't require it right now, and then also my officer job doesn't require it, right? So I'm a 25 Alpha, I'm a signal officer, so I don't really, it sounds kind of weird, but I don't really need to know as much of the technical things. Now I do know that stuff, but from what I've been told and from what I've been mentored and stuff like that, it's almost a waste of time to get the certifications because I'm not going to be doing the hands-on stuff anymore. So until it becomes a priority for me to do it, then I'll do it. Now for me personally, my military technical skills training hasn't really helped me that much as far as the civilian side, because like I said, I'm a software developer. That's completely different than knowing this A+ stuff. Security Plus can probably help a little bit, but there's not really any jobs where you're writing code that you're gonna have to know how to do that stuff or know what all these different encryption types and blah blah blah, all this stuff is. You don't need to know that as a software developer in my situation, right? So the technical skills hasn't helped, but I do want to say that that doesn't mean it's not going to help you, because if you did want to get a job in the networking field, you could definitely do that. For me, in college as a computer science major, whenever I did take a couple of networking classes, I didn't even realize, but I could have just tested out of them because it was like the same thing, if not easier than what we did in the Army and AIT. So that is something that would have helped me, but I really just did good in the class and I just kind of went through it because it was basically a review from everything, and that's really the biggest situation in which it's helped me on the civilian side. Now, when I did choose the 25 Bravo MOS, that was the one that I wanted whenever I joined the military, and I also knew, and I already was a computer science major in college, and that is, again, software development, computer science. And then I wanted to go in as an IT specialist into the military, and I thought that was going to help me and it was going to give me some credits and things like that. By the way, I got 3 college credits for all of my military training. I've only gotten 3 credits, and they were elective credits. They didn't correlate to a specific course. That's just something I want to mention. But basically, I wanted to be a 25 Bravo because I thought it was going to help me on the civilian side. I will say that it's definitely, again, on the technical side, not helped me as much as I thought it was going to be, because whenever they say you're going to program this and program that, people use that programming word like very broadly, and as a programmer, it doesn't mean the same thing to me. Now, as I get to the end of this video, I feel like I've kind of rambled a little bit, but I've really just kind of tried to tell you guys my personal experience. So if you're interested in that, then this video, I guess, is still good for you. But basically, I do want to mention that there are still different MOSs out there that are going to give you certifications. Like, it will be a requirement like it used to be for 25 Bravo, like it used to be for 25 Alpha. So those things are always going to change. And if that happens, and you do want to have a civilian job where you're going to use that certification, then it's obviously going to help you out. But for me personally, the technical side of things hasn't helped as much as far as the leadership style of things. I guess it's been cool to know more about the networking side of computers and all that, but as far as a software developer, hasn't really helped me all that much. So I guess this is just a little PSA. If you want to be a 25 Bravo or really even a 25 Alpha, and you want to be like a computer science major, be a software developer like I am, basically the MOS that you want to go for is the 17 series, which is cyber. You want to be in this cyber field, okay? That's definitely what you want to be doing. Cyber wasn't a thing whenever I enlisted. I would have tried to do that. Probably wouldn't have been able to do it because it's just so dang, just like, it's very, very strict on how many people they let in there. So if you do have the opportunity to go cyber and you want to be a software developer, I know for sure that's going to help you out a lot. Like, you're going to learn a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be beneficial for sure. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. That would be awesome. If you want to check out some more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. That would be even better. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat if you haven't already. Hope you guys have an amazing freaking day, and I'll see y'all later.